Hi friends, it's Holly Jones for Mrs. Jones Stitches. Welcome to Flosstube number 72. Today is Monday, December 8th, 2025, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. If you're new to this is a channel about cross stitch, things I'm working on, plans I'm making, color conversions, works in progress, all the things. So welcome. I hope you guys had a great time at the Jingle Ball this last weekend. It started on Friday and went through Sunday, and I was able to participate on Friday, and I hopped on Saturday morning and did a little bit of speed dating. But I had to work Saturday night and Sunday night, so I really did not have a lot of time to Jingle Ball this weekend. But I heard great things. I hope everybody had a great time making new friends, shopping, and doing your classes. So I've seen a lot of people post their class finishes on Instagram, and they are so inspiring. So anyway, we'll just get straight to it. All right, let's talk whips. So I have several whips to share, which is kind of funny because normally I am like a maybe 3 project going at a time kind of girl, and I've kind of gone off the rails a little bit, but that's okay. We will start. So Jessica, my friend Jessica, the Sweetwater Stitcher, and I are hosting a stitch along, and this is like the most relaxed stitch along ever. Stitch at your own pace, join in whenever you want. There's no like official hashtag or anything like that. Just, you know, post and share your progress. We are stitching this sampler right here, and it is from the Bells on Christmas Day book by Blackbird, and ironically that's also the name of the chart. So here is the picture, and we both love this chart, wanted to stitch it for a while, so we thought, why not? Of course, I am doing a full color conversion, which I will have listed in my Etsy soon. So I'll tell you a little bit about how I do my color conversions. So one thing I do is I go through my floss and I just start pulling a whole bunch of different colors that all really work well together. I don't necessarily use all the colors. So here is kind of what I pulled. I have like 4 different greens. I have 3 different, you know, pinks, a couple kind of gray blues, a couple different browns, things like that. So all these colors really complement each other and work well together. And so as I go, I'm just kind of looking and pulling and being like, okay, well, I haven't used this one. Let's see how this looks there. So I don't have an exact conversion put out yet. So I know a lot of people have been asking me to share my colors. And as soon as I get a little further where I know I'm not going to be adding any more or taking any colors out, then I will definitely share my floss colors. So you can pull those colors as well if you want yours to look like mine. But until I really settle on colors, because the last thing I'd want to do is tell you a color and then you go buy it or get it from your stash or whatever, and then I end up not using it because I, you know, think the green was too dark or too light or anything like that. So anyway, I will show you my progress so far. There we go. Let me put something behind it. There we are. I really like this brightened up color palette. I think it just will look nice in my home. The original, I believe, is stitched on 36 count Oaken by Picture This Plus. It was a little dark for me, and honestly the colors in this are a little dark for my taste, so I brightened it up. But anyway, I'm loving working on it. Letters always go super fast too, so it's been really fun to work on. Whoops, it's been really fun to work on, and I'm really enjoying the stitch. So anyway, hopefully I will have my colors finalized so I can share this with you maybe in the next week or so. And I have that in my bag that my mom made. Julie Just Sews. She's on Instagram, and she has a big cartel site where she does sales. So that was my first whip. My second one, I haven't really worked on it in a little bit, but it is Snowman by Teresa Kogut. And this is actually my first Teresa Kogut chart I've done. I'm still kind of working on the fill-in, but I'll be honest, I haven't worked on this in I don't know, a couple weeks. But in hindsight, I should have worked on this at the Jingle Ball because it's just easy fill-in stitching and I wasn't going to have to be counting. But anyway, he's super cute. I'm really looking forward to getting him done. I could not tell you off the top of my head what linen this is. I know it's weeks because it has that like weeks feel to it. And then I have just, you know, five or six colors. Anyway, so that is another project. Another whip I've been working on is Frankie the Christmas sausage from Stacy Nash. And I have two wiener dogs, Molly and Penny, and this looks like my Molly girl. The only difference is Molly doesn't have the cream on her. She is all red, but I did stitch it with the cream just so it would have some contrast. She's pretty monochromatic. But anyway, here's where I'm at on her. She's a little bit bigger than what I thought, but anyway, I'm really happy with her. I love the variegation of this floss too. It kind of gives it a little bit of texture. Anyway, so this one's really fun to work on. I'd like to have her done by Christmas, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm just trying to be realistic right now. Okay. Then I have been working on, oh, where is it? I don't have it with me. House of Gingerbread was the freebie from Stacy Nash, this Jingle Ball. I posted a picture of it on my Instagram today. I'm stitching it on 32 count wet sand by Bee Stitch Me. And I'm using Sulky 1001. I love Sulky for just solid white stitching because it is just one strand and your strands don't get tied or twisted or anything like that. It's just a really easy thing to stitch. So you can see that on my Instagram. And 1, 2, 3, and those are my whips right now. I do have 2 finishes. One of them, this is by Brenda Gervais, and this is, okay, I'm back. My iPad said that I had reached my storage limits. I had to delete a bunch of stuff. Anyway, the second thing that I have finished is The Bells of Christmas by Brenda Gervais. And again, I did do a color conversion on this. I kind of just brightened up the colors a little bit. I'm not going to finish mine into a stocking, but I just thought she was really sweet. I love her dress. That's my favorite part. And this linen is Boardwalk. 32 count Boardwalk by Color and Cotton. And I did my own color conversion on this, which I will have listed in my Etsy. I still need to stitch the companion piece, which I believe says Goodwill to Men or Goodwill toward Men. Anyway, so I need to stitch that. And then the other finish I had, and this is my oldest Christmas whip. I started this several years ago. When we were on vacation, and it is by Shepherd's Bush, and it is called Parker's Stocking, which I thought was appropriate since my little boy's name is Parker. And I'm not finishing it into a stocking. Mine's going to be just this kind of top part. There is a little bottom part. I believe it has Santa and a sleigh and some houses down here. But I'm just going to have this framed. And my plan is to stitch one of these for everybody in our family and then have them displayed on either like the mantle or one of my little kind of tables under my TV. At the holidays. So I did stitch a button on here and I need to stitch his nose. But aside from that, it is ready for the frame. But anyway, I'm super proud of this. I think this is so cute. It was so fun to stitch, and really getting this finished kind of has motivated me to pick out the other stockings for the other members of my family. But I love this one. So one of the other ones that I really want to stitch, and I think I might stitch this for either my son or my husband, probably my husband, and this is Oliver's stocking. And the one I'm going to do for myself is Lois's stocking. I love how her dress has those white flowers on it. It's so pretty. And I don't know. I think I've got a couple more, but none of them really felt right. So I'm trying to think about what the other ones I just added to my 1, 2, 3 stitch cart. Maybe Hector's stocking or Peter's stocking. One of those I really liked for Weston. So anyway, but so these are my 2 finishes this week. And I do have 3 FFOs to share with you. The first one I'm going to share is, sorry, I'm a little discombobulated right now. I got all my stuff out and I don't know what I did with that pattern. Well, it is a strawberry and it's from a Blackbird book and they're all kind of Christmas strawberries. Golly Wally, where is it? Okay, I found it. It's from this Blackbird book called Deck the Halls, and these are all Christmas strawberry patterns. So the first one in here is It Came Upon a Midnight Clear, and you can see it's done 2 ways. So there's the first way if you just want it framed, or if you want to turn it into a strawberry. There it is there. The second one is Christmas Visitor, and it has this like pelican. And I believe if you watch Christy from Crosshatch Quilts, I think she shared all these in her previous Flosstube. Christmas Cactus. Then we have From Me to Thee. And it's finished in both a strawberry and in like a pincushion box. Then we have The First Day of Christmas, which is a partridge in a pear tree. And the last one is Dancing Sugarplums. And this is the one I stitched. I stitched it on a piece of mystery fabric from Color and Cotton, and it's a kind of really pretty mauvey light pink. And here it is. So this is my first strawberry finish. I'm pleased with it. For it being my first one, I'm okay with it. I need to kind of manipulate it a little bit more because I do have like a big crease kind of right down this bird, which is opposite of this seam. So I need to kind of hope or manipulate it a little bit so that seam will kind of come out a little bit. I cut my own kind of green felt strawberry stem up here, and I thought it needed a little something extra. So I took some torn silk that has been tea coffee dyed and just kind of did a big floppy kind of stem on it. It reminds me of those strawberries. I always feel like they're the really big ones that have like all the leaves and stuff on them. And then I added kind of a olive green button, and then I added some I sewed it on with some kind of coordinating thread and left the little, you know, kind of sprigs up here. But anyway, overall I'm happy with it. I will definitely make more, and hopefully my next ones will turn out a little bit better than this one, but for it being my first one overall, I would call it a success. So I can't remember if I showed this in my previous video. I think I did, but I did finish Bright, which is the companion piece to Mary from Mojo Stitches. You know, it has all the red snowflakes, and so I did a snowflake charm and some Merry Christmas ribbon right here. So here they both are together, and I have them sitting kind of in a cloche right now in my entryway on my little, I have an old sewing table, and it's got the metal base. It's really pretty. It's got like the drop leaf. But anyway, I have all my like Christmas like sewing themed things there, and so these are kind of sitting in a cloche on that. And then I did Sweetwater fabric on the back of both of these. But anyway, I really love these 2 finishes. Okay, so let me show you. I do have some more finishes. And the first one is Bells Are Ringing by With Thy Needle and Thread. And it is back from the framer. Now, I did change this quite a bit. So over here where it says Bless This Home, it is originally charted to say Caroling, Caroling, Christmas Bells Are Ringing. It is 1/1. I wanted this to be a piece that I could leave out a little bit past Christmas. I mean, I know there are some Christmas motifs, you know, there's the peppermints and stuff, but I didn't want it to be overly Christmassy because I usually leave my winter stuff up through January. So I changed it to say Bless Our Home. And then instead of Noel down here in the snow, I changed it to say our last name. and I'm just really happy with how this turned out. I don't know if you can see the detail in the frame, but it's just lovely. I really think it complements the white in the piece, and I'm super happy with how this turned out. Okay, so we did Bells Are Ringing, the strawberry. This is another piece. I have not shared this on my Instagram yet. I am so excited for this. So when I very first saw the Merry Little Christmas fabric from Tilda, I was completely smitten with the fabric with all the little characters on it. It just was incredible. So I ordered some of that, and I ordered, I mean, honestly, I ordered, you know, at least fat quarters of everything. Individually, I didn't get like a fat quarter bundle. And there was another Christmas chart that I really loved, and it's Joyeux Noel from Blackbird. And so what I had done was I pulled coordinating floss that matched the fabric line in Joyeux Noel, and I'm sorry, that matched the fabric line from Merry Little Christmas. So what I did, and I had a little bit of help from my mom with this, just kind of figuring out the logistics, was I made this piece here. So the top of the piece, the stitched part of the sampler, is the alphabet. I stopped at this snowflake border. Here we go. I stopped at the snowflake border, and I got some kind of some white on white or white on beige fabric. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it kind of has little snowflakes on it. And I used some fusible and attached it to the linen. Then I cut out some of the motifs from the Merry Little Christmas line, and we appliqued them onto the snow and the linen, so it kind of created a winter scene. And I'm just pleased as punch with how cute this turned out. I used some of my vintage buttons from my stash to kind of make it look like snow, and I just love it so much. I did pick this really pretty frame. I don't know, there you go. You can kind of see it a little bit better there. It kind of has a really neat herringbone effect, and the blue in the frame really complements the blue on the fabric here. But I am just so happy with how it turned out. I wish my lighting was just a little bit better. Oh, that might work. That's a little bit more true to what it looks like, but I just love it. It's going to be hanging in my living room this holiday season. I love this kid right here. This one's so cute, and this little dog. Those are my two favorite motifs out of the whole piece. But yeah, so I hope you love it as much as I do, because it sure was a lot of fun to stitch and work on. Okay, so I don't know if you guys got any haul from the Black Friday sales that were out, but I did. I placed an order from 123 Stitch. They had buy one, get one free on certain charts. And so I got some things just to enhance my stash. I got Land That I Love from Heart and Hand. I got this one from Lizzie Kate. I got Animal Crackers Rufus from Stacy Nash, which is the bear. He's so cute. Two Blackbirds that I did not have, which I know sounds weird, but honestly, they were just never like really high on my priority list until it was buy one, get one half off, or I'm sorry, buy one, get one free. So I got, Lydia Cohagen, and I also, excuse me, I also got the Birds of a Feather one. So I really love this chart. I will 100% change these colors. But anyway, so I got that. And then I actually ordered an extra, so I will save this for a future giveaway. But that was what I got from 123 Stitch. Color and Cotton had all of their thread for 20% off. So I ordered a lot of thread, and it wasn't anything, you know, crazy. It was just a lot of the staples that I use in my daily stitching. So there we go. And then I have this bag too. I feel that I always use a lot of the same colors, so I just kind of enhanced my stash with some of my favorites. So anyway, and Color and Cotton floss doesn't go on sale very often, so it's always a good idea whenever it is on sale to stock up. I also ordered a bunch of fabric from Hobby House, which I believe that should come today or tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to having that. I got some more Cedar River linen, which is such a great linen. So anyway, hopefully those will be here soon and we can get to stitching. All right, so I do have giveaways, and I have giveaway winners from our previous video. So in Flosstube number 71, we did 3 giveaways. The winner for this one, which is the magic word was Cocoa, is Gail Wilson 4259. Congratulations, Gail. The winner of Merry Friends from Plum Street is Pamela Soper 6448. Congratulations. And the winner of Santa's Favorite Nurse from April Jackson at Crafty Blue Bonnet is Fancy Pants 6697. So if I call your name, please send me a message on Instagram at Mrs. Jones Stitches. Let me know your mailing address since these are physical charts. And also let me know, remind me what you won, and I will get those popped in the mail to you as well. So I do have 3 more giveaways today, and these are all from April at Crafty Blue Bonnet. And I do have a couple rules for my giveaways. So I need you to be over 18 because I do have to ask for your address. I need you to live in the United States. International shipping is just kind of expensive. So I need you to live in the US, and make sure you use the magic word in your comment. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment on the video using one of the magic words. So today we are giving away cookies for Santa spool. If you would like to win this, use the word cookies in your comment. Next, we have Merry and Bright Lights. If you would like to win this, use the word bright in your comment. And the last one, I love this because I love April's script font. This is Noel ornament. If you would like to win this, use the word Noel in your comment as well. So I think that is it, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great time at the Jingle Ball. If I was able to visit with you, it was a lot of fun. We had a really good time. I did totally fangirl when I was doing speed dating. The first person I matched with was Tara Sullivan from Sully Stitches. And so for the entire 45-minute speed dating thing, we just kept hitting extend session. So it was so great to get to talk to her and visit with her and kind of, talk about our floss tubes and, things we like to work on and stuff like that. So anyway, she is just as wonderful as she is in her videos. So I was just pleased as punch that I got to spend a little bit of time with her. So, okay, friends, I appreciate you watching. Make sure you like and subscribe the video. Make sure you use the magic word for your comments and that you are a subscriber so you can win. And we will see you next time. Happy stitching. And I hope you have, I should be back before Christmas for sure. But I hope you're enjoying the season. I really hope that you are taking time to soak up all the magic that the season has to offer. And we'll see you next time. Bye.